Pisces, it's Amanda here with your April 2017 Runescope. This month in conjunction with the runes, I will once again be using the beautiful Golden Tarot by Cat Black. Then be sure to join me after this reading over on my Vimeo channel. I will be pulling one card from the Ascended Masters Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue for your spiritual guidance reading for the month of April. If you're new to my channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. That will let you know when I've uploaded a new video, so you don't have to go searching for me or digging through all of YouTube to find me. But let's jump into April for my Pisces peeps. And we will see first what's going on with the runes, and then we'll lay out the tarot cards here. Pisces, runes for April. Which runes want to talk to Pisces? April. They're being finicky here. It's good. There we go. Now, as always, Pisces, please do keep in mind this is not a private reading. This is a general reading for hundreds, sometimes thousands of people watching this video. So not all of these messages may resonate with you. I encourage you to watch the video for your rising sign as well to get additional information or additional messages. However, if you would like a private reading, we can really hone in on what specifically is going on with you personally and see what guidance we can get for you that way. I do private sessions on Skype for $70. Just drop me a line at runescopes4you@gmail.com. It's here in the video, also below the video, and we can get your appointment set up. Okay, Pisceans, what do we got here? That goes up there. Okay, challenge your focus is where we always start with for each month. So, and this card popped out while I was shuffling, so it really wanted to speak to you, and it wanted to be in this position. 3 of Coins, biggest challenge. People may be uncooperative. Or they may just be distracted, Pisces. You may be finding it difficult to get people to go along with your plan, get people to do their part on a project if you're at work and having to work with other people, specifically maybe 2 other people, since this is the 3. This is a temporary energy though. Got weird here, indicating you're about to kind of move out of this energy, but yeah, maybe the first couple of weeks anyway of April. You may feel like you're speaking a different language. A lot of this is astrological energy. We do have Venus and Mercury retrograde in April, and I think Saturn's retrograde. Jupiter's been retrograde for a while. We got a lot of review, restarts. Everybody's really, you know, those planets are everywhere for everybody, so everybody's dealing with this in different ways, but it's, you know, they may be distracted wherever that energy is focused for them, and not as focused as you would like them to be on your agenda or your plans. Or so nothing will be set in stone in April, I feel, Pisces. There may be, you know, so yeah, if you can put off finalizing something, if you can change a due date on a project, or if you can put off expansion plans, or April would be a month, really, if you can, to put off any kind of plans, really. I mean, no matter what they are, just because clarity probably won't come till mid-May or late May, more as we get into you know, Taurus energy, but especially Gemini energy. Things are going to start to clear up a lot more astrologically, because Mercury will be going direct, and so will Venus. So yeah, just kind of go with the flow in April, Pisces. And if there is something you want to do or something you feel like you need to get done, you're probably going to be on your own. But I mean, you know, you tend to like it that way. The help coming in is actually the Hermit card. So yeah, this would be a month that will be your biggest help, is to just focus on things you want to get done and that you can get done on your own. You may be kind of shuttered away. You may go into your hidey hole in April. You may not be feeling super social. And again, that's going to help you. So, I mean, if there is something you want to get done, while it would be nice if you could get others on board to help you, or to assist you in some way. I feel like you need some time on your own, maybe just decompressing. You know, maybe for you, March was a month where you were very social. It was, for many of you, your birthday month. So maybe it's like, okay, I had a social month and now I need to recharge my batteries. Maybe you just did a lot of running around last month and you have to kind of recuperate from that in the month of April. Isa is here too, indicating much the same thing, being on your own, being independent, being kind of isolated. But again, it's going to be a help to you. Many of you may be researching something. You may be making plans. Again, going back to this, it's like you're not getting any help, but you may be working on a project. You may be, and it may be something that is better done alone, like writing or painting, or, you know, some kind of project that you are really getting back to. You need the quiet and you need the isolation. You need the alone time to focus on this. Some of you may be researching, studying, just reading a lot. This is a great card for seeking enlightenment, the Hermit. He has his lantern. And, you know, he's always, he may be in the dark and he's by himself, but he's got his lantern. He can always see where he's going. And he's a seeker. In fact, in other decks, he is the seeker rather than the Hermit. But he's searching for enlightenment. He's searching for wisdom. He's searching. He's learning, and is very focused on that. And for some of you, you may be learning something in April, that either a new spiritual path, or it could be something that really helps you, either personally or in whatever this project is. Now, the energy coming into April, we've got the Star card. So this is about wish fulfillment. This is the major arcana wish fulfillment card. So it's also about healing. It's about, she's got a little dog with her on here. Maybe some of you want a dog. There's a reason I was drawn to that, I'm sure. There's several dogs in this image. So yeah, maybe some of you are bringing a new pet into the family, or traveling with a pet, or going to get a pet. Somebody may be traveling to get a pet. So maybe you buy a pet in another state, you gotta go pick them up. Or maybe you've moved and you left your pets back somewhere else and now you gotta go get them. Yeah, because he's got a deer with him, but yeah, lots of animals jumping out at me on the, there's some bunny rabbits on the Empress card. But anyway, yeah, there is, at the beginning of April, if things were kind of slow moving or slow coming into fruition in March, there may be some hope, renewed hope in a shift or change, either to do maybe with relocation, with a job, with movement forward in some way. You may feel at the beginning of April, okay, finally, things are starting to move forward, or I really am feeling hopeful about an opportunity, or about this project, or about what I'm learning. And for some of you, this may be travel to a place that you've always wanted to go. And there may be something that is you may be visiting a temple where healers used to work. There may be some connection to that, but it also just may be emotionally healing to go to this place. But I feel like for many of you, maybe it's just a place you've always wanted to go. Now, maybe you're not going in April, but you're planning it in April. And you're really feeling like, wow, this is becoming a reality. So you may pay for it, or you may get the airline tickets, or put a down payment on a tour, or something like that for travel. It's going to happen later in the year. But this is, for many of you, this is a big trip or a relocation. Maybe you're like, okay, I'm going to look and see if there's any property for sale. And, you know, maybe you had looked before and you weren't finding anything in your price range, but at the beginning of April, again, renewed hope. There's, oh, you find something that's interesting. that you feel will, this research, again, is going to pay off. It's going to help you. You're going to find what you're looking for. The Hermit's all about going deep, though, or definitely, this isn't just a Google search, right? You're like, you're talking to people, you're asking around, you are digging deep in your research here. What must be accepted about the month? Well, we've got the 10 of coins. So, I mean, that's a great thing to have be what you must accept, because it's a really good money card. Now, it also has to do with receiving inheritances, receiving gifts from older generations, family togetherness, family business. But yeah, there's a lot of financial runes coming up around this as well. So, but yeah, those of you that have been dealing with an estate situation or an inheritance, you could find out that you will soon be getting what's, you know, the property or the possessions or whatever was supposed to come to you. Some of you, yeah, may have just been waiting on a payout, waiting on some sort of legal settlement with Yara here, and maybe it's been a while. Maybe this has been something that's been in the works. Maybe this was from a car accident or from, and you've been waiting on an insurance payout or news that something was going to be yours, and finally you get it, or you get the payment in April. I feel like many of you, it's the news that, hey, it's coming. Finally, we're making this happen. Some of you may be encountering delay and frustration around a home business. So if you work out of your home, or if this project maybe that you're working on, I mean, you may be running into, you know, some things that you have to work around, some obstacles, but I feel like you're going to remain positive, and whatever this is, it's going to pay off with the 10 of Pentacles. Definitely you're investing in your future. Aries got a similar message in at least part of their reading this month as well. Your investments in your future will pay off, or any projects or things that you are doing, or any money that you reinvest in your future, reinvest in a property that you're going to fix up and maybe sell, or even that you're going to live in. It's going to be a benefit to you. But yeah, there may be some arguments, disagreements around travel, around moving, relocation with the family. You may be like, yeah, if, again, for some of you, if there's a job offer coming in, or you're wanting to relocate to a certain location, or if you're wanting to travel to a location or a destination later this year, someone may be like, oh, I don't want to go, or I don't want to change schools, or maybe your mate or your boyfriend or your girlfriend just being like, well, what am I going to do? I can't just up and leave and change jobs and that sort of energy. But for whatever reason, the 10 of Coins is here saying that, you know, everybody will come together in agreement, but it may be because the money's too good to pass up. So this may be somewhere you have to go, something you have to do to increase your financial stability. So you may be, Rido in reverse can sometimes mean, you know, going to visit someone to talk about your finances, to talk about investments, to talk about taxes, that sort of thing, insurance payouts. Going to meet with a lawyer to talk about an inheritance situation, or going to a mediation and dealing with a certain situation. But yeah, there may be someone that, a family member in particular, that you have to see in April that you don't necessarily want to see, but it's like you have to do this in order to invest in the future, or in order to kind of make something move forward again. Now, the outcome for April, you've got the Empress card. So that's another fantastic card of planting. You may literally be working in the garden, planting a garden. But planting seeds, you know, for some of you, maybe this, because this card has so many associations with fertility and pregnancy, there could be renewed hope with this, you know. There may be a new treatment that you're trying if you're trying to get pregnant and haven't been successful thus far. patience will be necessary here, I feel. For others of you, this could just be your mother. The Empress is sometimes shows up to signify mom or mother. And she may be opening up to you about something, or you may be opening up to her about something that hurt your feelings. You know, you may be concerned for her well-being. Maybe you're going, you know, maybe she's not doing well. You're going to visit her, going to see her, so you can comfort her or support her. Hagel is here, or the rune of hail, indicating that there could be something unexpected that's shocking, and I'm feeling like you are wanting to protect your mom, or protect an older female member of the family, or your grandmother, because maybe she's dealing with some shocking news or shocking events that are coming out. There may be some news about a health problem within the family, or a health issue within the family, and you know, you and mom, or you and your children are having to go be with somebody, comfort someone. But I mean, there's looks to be a good outcome with the Ten of Coins. So, you know, for many of you, it may be like, oh, I have to go travel home because someone's in the hospital, or having a procedure done, or having surgery, or I have to make plans to go. Maybe it just comes out of nowhere. Maybe it's something that's gone undetected for a while, and you have to go be with your mom, or you and your mom have to go be with someone else. That sort of energy. But Iwas is here, indicating that there's a lot of protection around this situation, and you know, this person can get well. There is treatment, but yeah, so it seems like for many of you, there's concern, but it's followed by, oh, good, like relief. You know, they caught this in time, or they found out what this is, so now we know like how to proceed, or, you know, this responded to treatment. There's good news, I feel, at the end of April for whatever is coming out, especially if it has to do with a health issue for you or for anyone else, Pisces. And for those of you that are trying to get pregnant and working with fertility treatments, that sort of thing, there's something that is a process that you may be starting. Again, there's renewed hope, I feel, in April. That kind of comes out of nowhere. Or maybe what you thought was preventing you from getting pregnant, there's a new development, new news that's like, oh, that's totally different than what we were thinking, or that's totally not what we had in mind. But you're able to work with this. Whatever your goal is, you can achieve that. So it's just going to be a different road than what you were thinking, or yeah, a different approach than what you were thinking. So yeah, there's something you have to do, or somewhere you have to be that is family related, or health related, Pisces. And then I feel like you're recuperating, and that's coming in as the help. So you will need downtime. You're going to need time to yourself. You're going to need time to recover, time. Use that time to, yeah, research or read, do something, you know, maybe catch up on some things you haven't been able to do. But yeah, again, a lot of scattered energy in April. I don't see anything really, really horrible or anything. Just, again, you're going to be kind of on your own in the month of April, because everybody's going to be really kind of scattered energy and distracted by things. But again, there's renewed hope, and got 3 major arcanas, 3 major arcana tarot cards in your reading for the month of April. So something is healing, but first there's a shock. It's kind of like, you know, oh, well, we didn't know what we were dealing with. Now we do, and here's here's where we're going, but this is actually maybe better, or yeah, it's better news than before. But it's like I'm getting maybe cruel to be kind. So it may be like the treatment can sometimes be worse than the cure, or there may be some a difficult procedure or something you have to do that you really, again, don't want to do. I don't want to go get this done. I don't want to have to go deal with this. But, you know, that's going to put me here, back in stable health, back in stability, back in, you know, going where we need to go. Or, you know, we can't have children the natural way, but we can adopt. You know, there's something about, yeah, generations of family for some of you that it's an issue or a topic that is coming up in April. Issues of fertility and, yeah, inherited traits. Maybe put off or delayed for a little while. Or the way that you're going to go about it, or the solution to this issue is going to be different than you thought. But the Empress is a good way to end the month. I mean, that means, you know, seeds will grow, you will heal, health will improve. You know, it's not going to be overnight. You're going to need downtime. You're going to need time to recover, time to, you know, get away and retreat from kind of day-to-day life, your regular routine. But the benefits are going to be long-lasting and solid. So rewards are coming. You have Yera too. By the end of the year, Pisces, I think you're going to feel like you're really, really on stable ground. I mean, this is just the 4th month of 2017. We've still got a long way to go, and a lot of progress can be made. And it's going to help when all these planets start turning direct again. So right now it's review and, you know, retreat and all of those RE words, you know, while the planets are retrograde. But they'll be moving forward again by May, June, into summer and the second part of the year. The groundwork, the seeds you're planting right now are going to grow. So yeah, whatever things you have to deal with that you don't necessarily want to deal with or have to face in April, it's going to be worth it. And you know that. That's why you do it. Because Pisces, you're not going to do anything you don't want to do. It's something you have to do in order to get back where you want to be. So that's what I see for April, Pisces. I do hope that was helpful. Like I said at the beginning, meet me over on Vimeo now. I'm going to shuffle the Ascended Masters Oracle, and we'll see what further guidance we can get for you. I want to focus on this 3 of Coins in reverse, and then Haggle and Ale reversed over here. See what further information we can get about whatever this is that you have to do that you don't want to do. We'll see what spiritual guidance they have for you. I'll see you over there, and I'll see you back here next month.